hello, and welcome back to Sit Still, Look Pretty. Now, today's episode is a little different because we're taking a step back from quiet reflections and soft self-discoveries and stepping right into the world of lights, sound systems, and crowded rooms, and the person responsible for making all of it seem effortless. I'm pretty sure many of you have come across this person, even if you didn't realize it at the time, whether it was a wedding, a corporate night, or even maybe a community event or a party where somehow by the end of the night you've lost your voice. Chances are that this person is responsible for that. Behind every perfectly timed song transition, every seamless event, and every night people call unforgettable, there is a person coordinating chaos, managing pressure, reading rooms, and holding the entire atmosphere together. From hosting friends' birthday parties to building a 17-year-long journey, emceeing, DJing, doing creative work, and of course, being a safety coordinator, this person exists in the fascinating space between entertainment and responsibility. But who is he when he's not the life of the party? Please welcome to the studio, Karthik.
Thank you. That was actually a very, very nice welcome. Thank you for having me here.
So when I was doing my research, one of the very first few posts that I came across your Facebook page was like this throwback post that you did. And it was a throwback post to your friend, and you were saying his birthday was one of the very first events that you ever hosted. And that's how I found out that you started hosting way back in 2009.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
it was, I think your friend Dinesh, I think that's who you posted about.
Dinesh,
yeah.
Yes, in Yishun, if I'm not wrong. Yishun Woodlands, around that area.
Yeah, so the first question I want to ask you is, one, how did it feel to, experience your first hosting event in 2009, or one of your first? And two, compared to the Karthik, who was barely beginning his journey in hosting, to the Karthik who sits before me 17 years later, what is one of the most impactful knowledge you've ever picked up on hosting that 2009 Karthik had no idea about?
2009 Karthik had no idea what was coming for him because frankly, I was just a DJ who was playing music, and I refused to touch the mic. Oh. I refused to. In fact, the first club that I was DJing for, my mentor came like 1 month later to check on me, like how am I doing. He came to the club and was like, "Paiyan eppadi seiran? Okay ah." Then the boss was like, the boss was not local dude. He was like a Malaysian, so skinny dude. He was like, "Oh, he's good. Nalla paattu podran, but pesa maatengran." Then my mentor Satya, Satya was like, எவ்வளோ செஞ்சு ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்த்துட்டேன், அவன் பேச மாட்டேங்கிறான், நீங்கள் தான் செஞ்சுட்டு போங்க சொல்லிட்டு he left it to the boss to handle me. So the DJ console was like a very narrow space. I don't know if I should share this. It's like a bit of abuse going on after this. So he came to the console. The boss came to the console and was like, make an announcement. Welcome to this club. Then I was like preparing the next song, and I'm like, Can after this song I'll say, thinking that he'll go away. He didn't. He just stood there and waited. I'm like, oh yo. Then I was just like, then the song changed already. Then I was like hoping he'll go. I'll never look up. Then he was on my left side. He just give me a light jab on my below my rib. Then I was like, it was like a playful thing, but I think it's like low key abuse lah. It was a low key abuse.
Were you?
I shouldn't say also.
We don't need to know that. We'll skip over that.
So it's light out. I was like, மூச்செல்லாம் புடிச்சிக்கிட்டு கட்டத்துல. Then in that gasping, trying to catch my breath, I was like, welcome down to blah blah blah. I could barely understand what I said. Then he left. But that's the thing that he did, and then everything changed.
I like how this trauma evolved into your entire career.
Correct. The next thing I know, then came to me. Then my mentor came to me. It's like I was that 2009 is the year when we meet up. Like, he'd be like, you have a good voice on the mic. Like, let's do something else. You should MC. Just like, no lah, don't need. Like, I'm comfortable behind. I'm actually a very shy person. I like being like for me the DJ console is like my safety barrier. You know, I'm good there. I can party you from here, but I'm safe behind this line. And then he's like, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you should do.
Whoa.
And then he threw me this event. So the Dinesh's birthday was one of the event that you mentioned. That photo, yes, was from there. But my very first event, I remember the location, the type. I don't know I can't remember the client's name though. So 21st birthday, it was in Choa Chu Kang. It was in a MPH, the multipurpose hall within the void decks.
I see.
Just across Avenue 4. That's how much I remember because that's my very first event. Blue jeans, belt, and I think it was a dark colored shirt.
You told me you had a goldfish memory. I'm not believing
No,
you,
but
Karthik.
this one was like traumatizing actually. When I started talking on the mic, I was nervous to another level. I remember my leg was. I think if anyone looked below, they could see my leg shaking already. It was like I could feel it uncontrollably.
The basement was
moving.
weak.
ரொம்ப weak இருந்துச்சு. And then I remember that I caught this guy looking at me. He had a very warm face. He was a nice dude. He looked at me and he was paying attention to whatever I said, and that's it. He became a Baliade. The entire night I looked at him, and whatever I was saying, I looked at him and I was talking. Because he seemed to be paying attention to me.
Thank you so much, Uncle. Yeah.
Uncle கூட இல்ல தம்பி அண்ணன் I don't know. He was probably around my age group, I think. But yeah, it was a nice chat. Like he was actually like, for me, he was like that focal point. You know, I just focus on him. I forgot everybody else.
Next question.
Killing it.
I hope you know that this question comes from a place of genuine care and curiosity.
Okay.
Even though it may not sound like it, it does. Okay? And personally, I like to think I know the answer to this question. But for those of us who don't know, simply because, and we minimize the craft into, let's just get a playlist and call it a night, because we don't know or we haven't been educated enough on the topic to understand it for what it is. What does a DJ actually do?
Okay.
Like, what do they bring to the table in your perspective as one? What would you say?
DJ brings everything. For me, when a client calls me to hire me for MC, I have clients telling me that no, MC மட்டும் போதும் DJ தேவையில்லை. Then in my head I'm like no DJ தான் என்ன ஏன் இப்படி சொல்றீங்க? Like you know like it's ஒரு ஈவென்ட்க்கு எவ்வளவு MC முக்கியமோ அந்த ஈவென்ட்க்கு DJயும் முக்கியம்.
Yeah.
Because I bring the voice, he brings the vibe. If the DJ isn't there to read the room and to play the appropriate music, the event will die. The energy will die off. This actually I can relate because recently, after a long time, maybe after like 10 years, so me and another MC, we started off together. He's actually my primary school friend. So recently, he's like, Macha, I have an event coming up. DJ unavailable. I don't want to hook anyone new. You okay to DJ for me or not? Oh. And I'm also an MC. He was an MC. And I was like, okay. Like, okay. I'm like, you're okay to have me as your DJ, right? I'm like, I'm okay. We did the event. It was blast. It was like 400-500 packs event. Comments were, the reviews that came in after the event, the bride and bridegroom were very happy. People were talking about it. After the event, for me, was what he was going to say to me. I was again nervous after so long. It's been more than 10 years since I did an event. Club DJ is different, event DJ different.
Yeah.
Two different worlds. After the event ended, I was like, how was it? Just like before I can ask him how was it, he was like, your music knowledge is very level. Then like, why? Then I realized that I was so nervous, but all I could think about when I was there was, okay, when the solemnizer says, I now pronounce you man and wife, what should I play? Again, it's like making your own movie.
Yeah.
That's how I see. Yeah, that's how I see it. Yeah. It's like the own movie. So when the solemnizer says, I now pronounce you man and wife, and then you play, you know, the moment comes in, I'm like, they'll be like, wow.
Yeah, like you said, you're like literally like building your own Bollywood like song like moment for everybody to be part of.
And if you're talking about in a partying way, like not everyone dance to folk.
Yeah.
Not everyone dance to like இப்போ அந்த ஓரா 10 வருது. Maybe in the next 2 months people will not like the song if it's overused and everything. So we need to understand what works and what doesn't work. And again, DJ brings a lot.
Yeah.
And you can just, you can put a playlist. I'm not saying no. But are you going to be sitting down or dancing to a full song, the 5 minutes? The DJ is there to make sure that the mood doesn't
Dip. Yeah.
He's he's the most important person there, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I'm there with you, Karthik. I totally buy into the fact that it's not just about playing a song, it's about creating an experience, right? And the reality is, like, if I go to a party, there's no way that I'm going to have the chance to go and say hi to everybody else and have a conversation with everybody else in like a single night.
Yeah.
But if there's a DJ and if they play the right song, they set the right vibe, everybody is going to be on that dance floor. And we are all connecting, even though like we're not talking to each other, but we all know this song. We're all vibing and like we're all somehow, sharing that moment together. So I completely buy into the fact of having a DJ is important. But my next question is, why DJ Execute? And has anybody read this name wrongly? Because to our listeners, Execute is spelled Xekute. So it took me a while to decode this pronunciation when I first saw it.
I think I confused everyone because I put too much thought into it. So my mentor, one of my mentors, Satya, he was like, what is your DJ name going to be? Then I looked at him and was like, I can't think of anything. Like, don't ask me to create. I'm not so creative. So I think you give me any name. I'm your Sisha Pilla, right? You give me any name. Then he's like, he came back to me like 2 days later. Like, okay, you have two options. One of it is DJ Corrupt. The other one is DJ Execute. So both Corrupt and Execute were spelled the proper way, like CORRUPT and EXECUTE. And then I'm like, Corrupt, like, no, doesn't match my persona at all. Like, no.
Yeah.
Then I'm like Corrupt, why not? Then the Execute was nice, like, no, like you execute a job well. So I vibed with that Execute. Then I was thinking, but the spelling is too steady. Then I was thinking
normal?
Too normal. And then I was thinking the C in the Execute, it sounds like the K in Karthik. So I C தூக்கி போட்டு K போட்டேன். ஏன்னா Karthik.
I see.
And then the E in front, I was like, அந்த E இல்லாம the X still has a point சொல்லிட்டு E தூக்கிட்டேன். So it became Xekute, which over the years many people have come up with weirdest name. They made me sound like some bakute dish. Some fellas called me sikute. What the sikute? All that.
I have to confess.
What was the name that you thought it was?
I'm so sorry. But when I first saw it, I thought it was called Execute. And I was like, okay, Priya, there's no way that Karthik is going around introducing himself as DJ Execute. So I was like, I took a moment and then I was like, oh, it's Execute. Okay, got it.
Maybe it's time I took around the last year also.
Looking at all of your ventures, I feel like most of them complement each other. You've got hosting, DJing, you've done acting, and all of them can be umbrellaed around entertainment, right? And then suddenly, the safety coordinator. And I was like, that's an interesting choice. Was it your safety net?
It's both, actually. I grew up, my cousins are all very close-knit, so a lot of them are actually in the safety industry.
I see.
When we like, whenever there's a family gathering, we always meet up. Like, somehow or other, the topic comes there. And I'm not the kind of person who takes a lot of risk. So safety is something like, it's like common sense to me. Like, okay, doing this, you have to make sure it's properly covered and everything. So it, like, over time, I as they talk more and more about it, and I go my everyday job, other jobs have been with, I see like safety is a part of every job.
Yeah.
Then I was thinking like, okay, but the end game is again like entertainment, something that I grew up with since young.
Yeah.
And everything, but safety, I think, was something that it came to me lah.
Because I feel like, from at least what I see on your socials, I can understand what you get out of hosting or DJing. You obviously enjoy providing entertainment to your audience and kind of guiding them through these events, what is the satisfaction you get out of doing safety coordination?
My workers go back the same way they come to work. Again, our entire infrastructure is being built by them.
Yeah.
And then like it bothers me when when I see an injury happen. Every now and then that's like, oh, this guy had an injury, he fell from here. I'm thinking like,
I have always have a lot of respect for people who do jobs where it's very much about, it's a very selfless like task, I feel like, to like think about other people's like safety as like your main priority. Like a job scopes like that, I have a lot of respect for.
thank you.
Yeah.
Even I didn't see it like that.
You're welcome. That's what we are here for, to bring you new perspectives.
Yes, definitely.
I was thinking of like significant moments that I really want to discuss about. And one of the ones that really stood out to me was how your life was like during COVID. Because I feel like professionally, it's a big hit because again, everybody's locked indoors. But personally, you had a very tough time too. Because I read your post, but you shared about how when Maha gave birth to your beautiful baby boy, he was delivered during the COVID period. And after delivery, Maha tested COVID positive.
Oh, yeah.
And very shortly, you tested COVID positive, which meant that for the first 2 weeks, neither of you could be a parent when you got introduced to parenthood. And that's, I mean, reading that, I felt distraught and, some kind of way. Experiencing that, I'm sure, would have been a whole new experience on its own. So between, going through COVID itself and the endless FaceTime calls you talked about, as being the first introduction into parenthood, I want to ask what it taught you about each other, meaning what did it teach you about Maha and yourself as parents and as partners?
Wow.
Loaded question. Do you feel pressured because Maha is literally sitting in front of you listening to this entire conversation?
It was heavy. It was heavy because we've had friends who gave birth around the same time. I had a friend who tested positive before admission. And some was after giving birth, then they tested positive. Like ours was like when we were getting admitted, they tested the ART, the immediate result, and it was negative for both of us. So they okay, go in. They took the PCR for her, and then like she gave birth, and then we got to see our son. Like I held him for a bit, she held him for a bit. Then he went to the nursery, and then we about to sleep. It was like 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m. About to sleep. That's when we moved to the ward. And then she gets an SMS that she is positive. Then we were like, even the hospital staff didn't know what to do because it was a first time occurrence for them. Like it's either before or after, not in between, like not during the whole childbirth. So they quarantined Maha, they quarantined my son, and then they told me to go back home. And I'm like, how?
Yeah.
I was like, huh? I was lost. It was painful. I remember going to the car, unable to leave. I started the engine and I was there maybe like for an hour or two. I'm not sure, but it was bawling out and everything.
Yeah, of course.
Like I don't know what to do. I felt so helpless. I felt useless. Like nothing I could do. And then thank God, within a day or two, Maha could come back home. That was also not really true because of a good thing, because my mom was also COVID positive, and then we were like, okay, we can she can quarantine the house. I'll take care of her. So me getting COVID all wasn't rocket science all, of course, because she needed postpartum care.
Yeah.
And the hospital were unable to provide because she was under quarantine. So she needed help, and then I gloved up, face mask, face shield, then helped her with whatever she needs, and then within 2 days, but like for her, we don't know which pain was COVID, which pain was after because childbirth and everything. All I know is I was showering. Out of nowhere, I was having body aches all over, and the next thing I know, okay, confirm COVID today.
Yeah.
From Vandirichi. But it was painful. As in, when she came back the next day, Rana could be discharged, but he couldn't come back to the same house. So thank God for our best friend Nandini and husband Sean. They in fact they also just had their second daughter like 1 month before Rana. So she was like, "Na paathukarenda." Send him over. So I went to Mount A to discharge him and everything. I only could do the admin part. I could not go to him because I came from a quarantine place. So they literally put him in the baby carrier thing and then they pushed him. I was like thinking like,
It's a whole new way to
yeah,
to be there to discharge your baby and not leave with your baby.
correct. So my friend's husband Sean and my mother-in-law, they were there. So all I could do was okay, பார்த்துக்குங்க சொல்லிட்டு see him getting into their vehicle and going to their house, and then all I know is that the next 2 weeks, whenever we call and either one of us like about to break, if Maha is like in a place where she's not strong enough, I feel like I have to
Right.
okay, you don't break, you need to be there for her. And then there are times when I'll be like என்னால முடியல நான் உடைக்கிறேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு I'll break, and then she's like we had this partnership where either one of us is holding each other. Like we literally got each other's back lah. That point in time was crazy. So yeah, I don't know, I don't know what I would have done without her.
Did it feel like, okay, இதையே தாண்டி வந்துட்டோம், இனிமே whatever comes, we got this?
Yeah, actually that's what we keep saying to ourselves now. Like from the time when we wanted to get married until now, we would like remind each other, no, remember the time how you was.
Yeah.
Like no, I got you, you got me. Shit.
Beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's such a healthy partnership. I love the love.
Thank you.
But next, we have to talk about your career during that time. Because like I said, with everybody being indoors, there was no events to host or to DJ at. And that was such a big part of your career, right? You had your safety coordination, yes, but that was also such a big part of your identity and your self-expression.
Yeah.
So I recall when I was trying to find, like when I was scrolling through, I saw this post come up about this community called Idu Yengal Mede, which is a community that hope to provide for the people in need through entertainment provided by local artists. And you were part of that during the COVID period. So when a lot of people were like kind of jaded, very angry at the world, you found yourself, taking part in a very wholesome initiative, I have to say. So what did it mean to you to be part of such a movement at a time like that?
I think like the moment lockdown happened, like it's about time people started getting cabin fever, like being stuck in the same house, same room. It was going to drive everyone crazy that point in time. So I remember this, and I think I shared with you earlier about what my dad told me when I was young.
Yeah.
So my dad told me when I was young that like when I was in entertainment DJ emceeing, and that he was like, don't worry, entertainment will never die. Yeah. And then COVID was like, watch this. So when COVID happened, it hit us all like a rock.
Yeah.
I've had friends. I have friends who are full-time entertainers. I remember I was home and I ordered food, and the guy who delivered was another entertainer. Then I was like, "They niya." Then like, "Amanda." Then like, if you do this instead, no events. I can't do events, so I have to earn some way. So what's wrong with this? I said, I never seen there's anything wrong with this, lah. But you okay, right? Are you okay? Like I felt like
yeah, of course.
It hit all of us. It hit all of us. Like I had my safety job. Yes, that's my safety net in a way. Safety. but it was like so then what happened to us? We became non-essential, and I'm like, no, we are not. We are essential.
Yeah.
We are still
especially
needed.
at a time where
Correct.
everything was so difficult.
Everything is gloomy, everything is dark, and then like you need some form of light. So when I got the call, I was like, hey, how do I want to do also? I'm like, okay, how do we? Then for me it was how do you do this? No, like tell me how we'll do. No, then they worked it out. No, like let's do. We are known to be mocker and funny, so let's work to our strengths, and then so we decided that okay, so we will each do a segment where we will link up the other entertainment, which means like I maybe introduce a song, and then it shifts to a song singers, and then we also decided to do like skits in advance and then record it and compile together. So we did that. I think I made Maha do.
Did you?
Yeah.
How did I not see
If
this?
I'm not wrong, yeah, the dinosaur costume one. We, yeah, Maha wanted me to buy the dinosaur sleeper, the pajamas thing. We ended up doing something with that.
I see.
So, emceeing wise, I like it was I did that, and then for DJing wise, a few of my other DJ boys they did this thing called the vault.
Was it the crack the code
Yes.
thing? Ah, yes.
So, throughout my years as a DJ until now, I'm 20 plus years of DJing. I don't have my own system. I don't have my own controller. I've never had one. I've never owned one. So when the boys were like, "Oh no, let's do this," no, like we need to need to set up the camera here, need to do that. I'm like, okay, but I don't have. Then how?
Were they like what?
No, they knew because I've had times when I borrowed from them, so they know that. Okay, Manchan, don't worry. Like one of them like has an AV company, so like, hey, Manchan, I have a spare one in the office. I'll like deliver to you or Lala move it over to you. Use it first, and then so that was so வீட்ல வந்து ஒரு DJ party ஓடிட்டு இருந்துச்சு. Whenever it's my turn to record and everything, I'll be playing the DJ, and then Maha will be jamming behind the camera. She'll be dancing.
Love it.
Yeah, so MC DJ wise, like
You still found a way to MC and DJ
correct.
in the house.
Life finds a way.
Yeah. Perfect. Now, the next question I'm very excited about because Maha is here. But I have to say, I feel like one of the most green flag qualities of yours, Karthik, that I feel like everybody will agree with me if they follow your social media, is how openly you love your family, your wife and your son. You seem like the biggest fan of your wife and your son, and it never comes off performative. It never comes off like for the gram. It feels very grounded in genuine affection and care. So I want to ask you, in a culture where I would say love is very much hidden beneath phrases like "Saptiya? Have you eaten?" Or like "Yeah, வீட்டுக்கு இவ்வளவு லேட்டா வந்த?" And we have to decode this sentence and tell ourselves it's okay, they're asking us this because they love us. You know? Why do you think it's important to be expressive and open about your love and support?
If you are so open to say something that you don't like, then why not for something that you like and love? Easy leh.
I mean, agreed. But I have to say, did you grow up with that mentality always? Or was it something that you discovered for yourself?
How to say? I grew up in a very big family. Like Deepavali times all, it's like the neighbor. Like my grandma's place and my aunt's place is in the same block, same level. And right in between their houses, there's like the open space near the staircase where they do the murukusu running as a family every year.
Wow!
So I grew up in that kind of surrounding, and in fact, my mom's family entire Jingbang was in the west.
I see.
It was in Clementi, and then it branched out to Bukit Batu, Jurong West, and everything. And then like the moment now I went away, they were like, "Oh, you left and go."
No.
போயிட்டல வெஸ்ட் விட்டு அந்த மாதிரிலாம். ஸோ ஐ க்ரூ அப் லைக் திஸ் லைக் ஏசு விழுதுலாம் வந்து ஓப்பனாக விழுவோம். அண்ட் லைக் மாம் அண்ட் டேட் I don't think they were very like discreet about showing their love.
Okay, very affectionate.
Like I always see my childhood photos, and I always see my dad next to me in the bed, you know, like and the 90s la the post la kudutu. Like I grew up like
so
this
cute.
kind of stuff. So, and also maybe because I eldest child.
I see.
My brother will vouch for all this, don't worry. But yeah.
Okay.
And certain things I think I learned along the way. Like again, not everything is sunshine and everything. You know, like I also learned how not to be.
Yeah.
So I think it's both.
Yeah.
ரெண்டுமே இருக்கு.
So are you someone who's equally comfortable sharing like uncomfortable emotions, like love, yes, but also when you're upset, when you're angry, you're not afraid to shed a tear or be emotional. I mean, I saw it just now, sort of. So I guess I can vouch for it. but yeah.
No, I'm not one to hide. Like I don't have that no.
Okay.
If the tank opens, the tank opens.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, if I don't open up to her, who will I open up to?
Very true.
There are times where it gets overwhelming. I'm like, Ma, this and that, and this, and then next thing you know, floodgates are open.
Yeah.
Then she'll be like, okay. Then after that, I'll be okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether good solution or not, that is secondary matter.
So true.
Once you unload everything,
you just feel weightless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably now, I'm like, okay, what can I do now? No, now that I've complained, now I've whined it out.
Yeah.
Now what can I do to solve the issue? So yeah, I'm okay with sharing my emotions.
But let's talk about your traveling. I would like to ask, what's one of your favorite holidays that you've ever been on, and why? Yeah.
So so this is before I got married. Before we got married, for my birthday, Maha brought me out for dinner.
Okay.
Like a nice romantic restaurant. And then she gave me an envelope for my birthday. I'm thinking, envelope open, it was a A4 paper stack. I opened it was actually a flight ticket to go India for 5 days alone.
Oh my God.
See,
Did you need a break, Maha?
it was her way of telling me to do some soul searching, because as much as I have had my nightlife, until a certain age, my mom refused to let me go down to the 7-Eleven across the road after 11 p.m.
That's, completely understand.
All because some guy got stabbed in the eye many years ago somewhere else in that area. So Maha got me the tickets. Then I'm like, what do I do there? Up to you. You figure it out. Where you want to stay, what are you going to do, your itinerary, you plan. It's just you only, 5 days. Then I'm like, ayyo. So I did.
You did?
I did. So that one was so sorry. So I did. I went. The flight was to Tiruchi, so I made a plan. Okay, I found a driver on there to drive me, because he's not just going to be in Tiruchi, right? So I made plans to go a few temples here, a few temples there. And then I'm not very into the whole veg food. Non-veg veg yarangadu, basically.
Understand? Yeah.
So, but I made it a point, I wake up 5 a.m.
Wow.
In India, I was waking up 5
How
a.m.
responsible.
Also because I was maybe alone in the room. So I wake up by 5, then Anand comes and fetch me at 6. We'll drive down to Madurai Meenakshi temple. We went to Tanjai Perai Koil. So it's like a 4-hour drive kind of thing. So I will, on the way, Tosat. Saturday, I'll go temple. It was just, he won't follow me in all the way.
Okay.
So it was just literally me in the temple. I just went
So you literally searched for your soul?
Something like that. It was my first time traveling anywhere alone. I've never done solo in my life. That was my first solo.
Oh, wow.
Correct. So
and what a wholesome, you literally went temple hopping.
Correct.
Oh my God.
So in a way, it kind of connected to my spiritual side. I had some nice incidents all over there.
Wow, Maha. 10 out of 10. Smart move.
Correct. So to make myself happy, after temple finish, on the way back, go have biryani.
I see. You had to reward yourself for
Correct.
that.
But I was unlucky. Before temple, I never eat. No non-veg. All fully veg. And then it was just that. And then I think over there is where I picked up my wedding clothes here and there. I went to go and choose all. I bought for you sari, right?
Very nice. I mean, she bought for you a trip.
Correct.
You should have.
At least buy her sari. In fact, I've been telling her recently that I want to do another solo soon.
Oh, okay.
I actually have another plan. Same country only.
Did you ever surprise her? I was like, here's 5 days. Tata.
She told me.
No.
She told me that I'm going to go Mother's Day trip. Pitwa. Rana om porupu, please clear calendar. No problem, done.
Your baby boy, if he could look at your life one day and see it for what it is, what is one thing you hope he takes away from?
I have this, I would say, an issue. So when anyone says anything in my way, the way I process my thought goes in a very mock comedy. Like I try not to take it too seriously. Then after that, it's actually quite serious and the matter. For me, I think the most important thing is, like, yes, I want to get there, but I should not be like forgetting what I'm learning on the way, what I'm seeing along the way. The journey is as important as the destination.
I feel like you've accomplished many things. You know, you're a host, you're a DJ, safety coordinator, you're a father, you're a partner. You've done it all. But what is the next thing that you're looking forward to?
In each? Each.
Anyway.
Okay. Safety-wise, I'm planning to become an officer and then in the future teach safety, share my knowledge, whatever I've learned. That's one of the things I've been saying since the beginning.
Yeah.
DJ, MC wise, I would say I would love to travel and do more abroad.
Okay.
Because when I went overseas, like I've been to we've been to Switzerland, we've been to Paris, I've been to Thailand. Like everywhere it's different. You see, in Singapore, you can get Bollywood music, Hollywood music, English music, R&B, amapiano. You can get Thai style, the disco music.
Yeah.
But when you go there, when you go to Thailand, you will hear more of their music. You do not get that champo that we get over here in Singapore. So I want to bring that piece of me and I want to share it with the world.
Nice.
So MC DJ wise, I would say my goal, destination, whatever I say, is to travel more and do more abroad.
Such wholesome, fulfilling goals. Love it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Karthik.
Thank you for having me.
I feel like I'm losing my voice. No, in the best way, because clearly I enjoyed talking way too much throughout this episode.
Thank you.
But thank you for coming here today. I had the best time. So with that, I'll catch you guys in the next episode with a new guest and a new cup of tea. This is Priya on Sit Still, Look Pretty, 'cause girl or guy, you're more than a quick gaze.